Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, my good people. Oh my goodness, and welcome back to the Operation Heal 100 Hearts channel where we do what? Focus on healing, humor, and hot motherfucking topics. We got some things to discuss, ladies and gentlemen, and I won't lie, I am beyond. When I tell y'all I am so sleepy, it don't even make no sense. But I don't want to claim that because one thing I know about this is when I get on this live with y'all and start running my mouth, all that sleepiness go out the window. Oh, you see my zero have went down, right? But I'm almost there. I think I'm 3 videos away from the 100 Dear DJ. So these videos gonna have to hold it down. I mean, these balloons gonna have to hold it down. They are gonna have to hold it down. They are gonna have to hold it down. Anyway, let's see. We got some things on the docket. Niggas gotta stop it. I'm gonna have to stop, drop, rolling, copy. Like, it's going too motherfucking crazy. I told you I'm gonna drop an album before I turn 45. I'm gonna drop a mixtape album. I'm gonna drop an EP or whatever an LP or whatever you call it. I'm gonna drop something. Cause I got some bars, so I gotta fake drop something. So every day I'm lit, you can't tell me shit. All right, let's see what we got on the motherfucking docket. We got some things to discuss. I'm tired. I need some rest, but we gonna pop our shit today. Get it sexy. Maybe that's who we should discuss first. Y'all want to talk about Sexy Red being on the shop? Do you guys watch the shop? I want to do you guys watch the shop. So the shop is a show with LeBron James. And I think he is his manager or a friend or something like that, Maverick Carter and all that BS. He is actually on the show. I mean, he actually has people come in and they sit down like this barbershop style setting and they discuss everyday topics. What I personally love about the show is whatever guests, because he has a huge variety of guests on here. Like, it's not just people in sports. It's not just people in entertainment. He'll have different people there. And what I like about the shop is that it really humanizes people. That's one of the things I enjoy about it. Like, even LeBron, I don't really know much about LeBron because I'm not watching every game under the sun, right? But I do know the things that they say about LeBron. Now, of course, Pookie loves LeBron, so he says nothing bad about him. But, you know, I've heard things about him in the past. And again, you don't know what to believe. You don't know the people personally. But watching him on the shop and all the guests that he brings there, you know, they really humanize who he is, who they are. And I like that. Because although you see these people in entertainment and in sports, you don't really know them, and you want to get to know who you're watching and rooting for. So the shop is basically like just this barbershop setting where people sit around in chairs and they have conversations about their careers, about what's going on in the world, about personal feelings. Like, it's a really good setup. And they have my girl Sexy Red on there. I was like, wow. And let me not say my girl because, to be honest, I probably know only 2 of Sexy Red's songs, and I don't really. I like the 2 songs I know. I'm not necessarily a fan. See, I'm a fan of Let's Go Big Love, right? Whereas the Sexy Red, I just pretty much like the 2 songs that I know. But I cannot lie and say I was not proud of the young lady. I was very, extremely proud to see Sexy Red sitting up there with them. I was very, proud to see Sexy Red sitting up there with them. You know what I do like about what's taking place now in entertainment is that they're not following the same status quo. They're allowing doors to be open for other things and other people, right? Because I know if we were not in a day and age that we were in, Sexy Red would not have been invited to such a setting where, you know, it's minimal cursing, you know, it's not too much ratchet things going on. Everybody's being cool, calm, and collected and respectful. There's no twerking. Right, so you like, okay, I didn't know that it could be these type of settings, but Sexy definitely showed you, yes. She could actually sit up with folks and really, you know, conduct herself like a young adult, and that's what she gave me. Now, again, I don't personally, I'm not a fan of Sexy Red. I like the 2 songs I know, but I'm not a fan of her, so I don't follow her, so I don't know how she acts normally. I only know like thong in my booty hole and booty hole brown and all that type of stuff. I don't know how she acts normally. So I didn't know what to expect being invited on the show like that. But what I could see is when she sat up there, she was able to hold her own. Like, she came across very mature, but she also let her own personality shine. So she wasn't up there on some, you know, just being ratchet, or she wasn't up there on something like trying to just go along with what they were saying. Nah, she was doing her own thing. Like when they said something, she like period, you know. So she was adding her own little flair to it. I really, really like that. Another thing that I like that really, really shocked me, and again, you guys may already all know these things. I just don't know because I don't pay attention. I don't follow her. But she was very, very confident in what she was sharing about her journey with music. And I like the fact that, again, she came across very mature. She didn't come across like a little kid. And she was basically saying, they were saying, you know, well, how did you get your start in music? And she was like, listen, just how I got my start and everything else. I'm a hustler. I've been hustling since I was a little kid, and I realized that's my thing, and music was just the next hustle. She was like, but the one thing I know about me is I'm a grind and I'm gonna make it happen. So whenever I put my mind and my heart and my behaviors into a hustle, I don't worry about it not happening. I just sit back and tell myself, like, chill, be patient, because they don't know yet, but they gonna know soon. And I was like, wow, I really, 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 I was kind of taken aback by her confidence. I was very much taken aback by her confidence. I think because, like I said, I estimated her with like Coochie Print Booty Hole Brown. Like, I think I just kind of swept her to that side of the room and left her there. Hey, Pookie. So I was very, very shocked to hear. I would think a person like that will only have like that persona on stage and in music, and then when you see them in person, they're nothing like that. Right? Like a Beyonce. You know how they say like Beyonce is Sasha Fierce on stage, and then you see her in person, she's timid and quiet and shy. I thought with Sexy Red, we was going to get like a you ain't really want to talk around these old heads, you saying everything stupid out your mouth, making yourself look bad. But no, she actually held her own up there. She expressed, she said how she got her name. She was saying that her name was just Red at one point. And they was like, nah, you need something in front of that. So they just like, let's try Sexy. And she was like, that pretty much fits me because I know I'm that girl. Like, and she really, really came across very, very easy, even killed, very confident, very self-assured. So I like that. I like that. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think Sexy Red has my attention, and she's had it from Get It Sexy, Get It Sexy. That's my song, right? But I think on another level, she has my attention where she's not just written off as one of the new ratchet people that they brought out that's doing anything. But it's more so like, okay, one of the young girls that I want to hear now more about what you're saying and what your journey was like. So I'm gonna see if I want to go back and tap into Sexy Red, but she did very well on the shop. So if you guys get a chance, go check out her interview. I thought it was very, very good. The interview was about an hour, but she was only there about 40 minutes. Right, because she had another engagement to go to. But she did good. She held her own while she was there. I was proud of Sexy Red. Right? Girl, wow. Oh, no, let me see how long I've been on. 8 minutes. I'm going to talk about it in a few minutes. Before we get to that, I want to ask a question. So did you guys see online that Remy Martin has went back to her maiden name, Reminisce Smith? I think the married name was Mackie. So the other day, she also put out a snippet of some music. I don't know if you guys heard it. Let's see if I can play the snippet. I'm not going to play too much because I know that's how they start flagging your page and all this nonsense, and I'm not in the mood for that. So let me see if I can let you guys hear the opening act of her new music. Recipe So J. They say I shot my friend over a band. And imagine what I do to a bitch that I can't stand. Right now I'm on the edge. So don't push me, need my dick so bad. But I got this good pussy. My life is a movie. Your life is a So I guess, because we've been talking about the Remy Ma and the Pat Food situation since I first heard about it around Christmas time. And I guess now she's going back to her maiden name, and from some of the things she just said in her rhymes, I guess it's over. I guess it's over. Pat, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Just the simple fact that you're allowing the optics of this to look the way it does. I'm about to start believing you did something at this point, because this right here, I don't know. I don't know. It's unfortunate because everybody was screaming black love, including self. Including self. So one thing that I can say is whether I like Remy Ma or Papoose or not, right? Because I don't know them personally. I just don't particularly care for the character that she plays, so on and so forth. I think it's unfortunate to see if this is what it is, the end and the demise of a black marriage. And I think that we don't know what's going on. We're not involved, so we're gonna mind our business because we've been discussing their business for the longest. What I will say is this, Remy. Never mind. Nope. You're not just nope. Let me take my sip of water. I'm not going down the Remy road again. God bless Remy and Pat. Let's hope they can move on amicably. That's it. I'm not doing that. Speaking of, why did y'all tear up Divorce in the Black like that? Why did y'all tear up Divorce in the Black like that? I did not like that. I did not like that. I did not like that. Y'all tore Divorce in the Black up. Y'all dead ass wrong. Y'all is dead wrong. Why they said on some website called Rotten Tomatoes, I guess it's a website that does like movie reviews, they said they gave Tyler Perry movie a 0. Wow. Why? Okay, no. So I want to discuss it because I watched Divorce in the Black. I think I watched it Friday night. I think Pookie and I watched it Friday night. And I'm going to be honest, right? Although I didn't love it, it wasn't one of my favorite movies. Why Did I Get Married is my favorite movie of all time by Tyler Perry. Everything else is touch and go. I only love Why Did I Get Married, right? But to say I hate all of Tyler Perry movies or the last 10 Tyler Perry movies has been trash in my opinion, I don't necessarily agree with that because I actually liked, what's the one with Risha Webb? I thought that one was cool, right? I thought that one was cool with Claire Huxtable and all that. I thought that one was cool. So I don't hate Tyler Perry movies. I actually like that Tyler Perry will employ attractive people. I like to see attractive people on the screen. That made me shallow of me, but I do. I actually think I deserve to be up there on the screen. So I didn't hate Divorce in the Black. I didn't oh Lord. The movie was trash. It had a few good messages, but it was trash. Look at Pookie. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, please hit the thumbs up on the video. Please hit the thumbs up on the video and make sure you like it. Okay. I agree that it had a few good messages in it. I don't agree that it was trash with Pookie. I just think that, once again, folks expect something more and different from Tyler Perry because they feel like a lot of what he does is repetitive and folks are tired of seeing the same storyline. What I get from Tyler Perry is he has his pulse on what affects the black families and what really, really more importantly affects women because he grew up predominantly around women, and what he talked about is actually what's going on now today in this day and age. So I don't necessarily disagree with his formula regarding movie making, right? I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. What I saw was I've seen a lot of Megan Goods. I've seen a lot of Megan Goods. I've been friends with Megan Good. I've been related to Megan Goods. I've seen a lot of Megan Goods and women, right? So for me, that wasn't really far-fetched. You do have some women that would say, listen, me personally, I want my marriage to work. And no matter what he says or what he does, I'm still going to hold on and try to fight through all of that with him because I want my marriage to work. And in all fairness, I don't disagree with folks wanting their marriage to work. My thing has always been in any relationship, right? I have no issue compromising. I have no issue allowing my mate to lead or any of the above. My only concern is that do not let your leading or my compromising or anything that you're doing affect me in a negative way, and you don't care. We just have to continue because it's something that you want to do or you feel is right. I'm cool on it until I'm not. Right? And I think what made it good in the movie, it was like, no, I know we can get past this trauma. And he didn't give the impression that he wanted to get past the trauma. He kept cursing her the fuck out. He kept telling her everything was her fault. He kept telling her she was a stupid bitch that thought she was better than him. He kept blaming her for everything. That one minute he wanted to get back together and screw her. The next minute he don't want to be bothered with her. Now I'm divorcing you, bitch. Screw you. But you supposed to still want me and sweat me. And again, I've seen situations as such. I've seen situations as such where a woman is fighting for a relationship and a man is straight up outright showing and telling you that this is not what I want. But I also don't want your ass to move on. I want you to still sweat me. So I wasn't too mad with Tyler Perry about, keeping things going, right? What I was mad with Tyler Perry about was the guy that was interested in Megan Good. That was a no. That was a no. Although the setting was like a country type of movie, he just gave too country bumpkin for me. His hips was too big. He had too much upper body, and he looked very goofy and doofy. And I don't like that look for Megan Good. I feel like that's the way Jonathan Majors looked, and that's not a good look for her optically. Granted, Jonathan Majors may be a beautiful guy and treats her well. It's just that it doesn't look good together. And that guy that liked her, that didn't look good. He looked very goofy and doofy, and like he kept giving off like doughy eyed. Like I was like, and then they had like these Street Fighter fight scenes that were horrific. Like I no. The only thing that I can't say I loved was I loved The Best Friend, but then also, okay, so it would be like I like what Tyler Perry did, but then I have to also go back and say something I didn't like he did. I like the fact that, okay, you got the friend that have your back that supports you, but then y'all make her man pussy. So now it's like, okay, she want to let him fucking know and dive on him and give girl power, but then when he start disrespecting her, calling her ghetto ratchet bar bitches, her man is just standing there like, I'm going to talk to him outside. Come outside. No. First of all, why are you even talking? Second of all, you let this motherfucker talk to me like that. You told me you going to talk to him outside and you going to give him 5 minutes and you going to let him cool down. No, bitch. So see, that was another thing that I didn't like that Tyler Perry did. But the one thing I know about Tyler Perry is that he puts a lot of times, all right, his male characters, in my opinions, are always like this. It's either a male character that he can identify with, or it's a male character that he wished he was like. That's all I ever really see in his movies. You know what I'm saying? Or one that has been his experience, right? And it's like, so it's either always one that's very disrespectful and nasty and mean, and then it's like one that's like a chump. And Tyler, I didn't hate it. Hey, my girl stepped to the left. I didn't. Look, she said hated it. Wow, Stephanie is so shady. No, I didn't hate it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't hate it, but I also didn't love it. I didn't love it, but I do understand why he chooses the storylines he chooses. It's a lot of Megan Goods out here in the world. People just not a motherfucker put on fronts and make their pictures look good. But there's a lot of Megan Goods in the world where it's like the freaking man is there telling you, I hate you, fuck you, and everything else under the sun. And it's still like, no. But he just said that because he had too many drinks. No, bitch, he had too many drinks and said what the fuck he meant. So I was just looking like, praise God. What I will say is this, right? My inner circle currently is not dealing with those type of individuals, but I've had friends who've had men like that or spouses like that. I cannot lie. I have had family members who've had men like that or spouses like that. I cannot lie. So while I didn't hate Divorce in the Black, I sidebar low key was disappointed in Tyler. Because I'm like, Tyler, you got to do a little better. I'm not even mad at the storyline you chose, but I wish you would have read it up a little more. A lot of people were saying that they was happy to see Megan Good and her mom back together again because they played together in Eve's Bayou. I've never seen Eve's Bayou. The only thing that I knew about it was supposedly about a little girl that was too grown and making advances at the father, and the father was drunk, and I didn't have time for Eagles by You. I wasn't here for that, so I never seen it, but everybody was happy to see them back on the show. So I was like, okay, let it work, right? Also, moving right along, Steph, this might be what you want to talk about, well, or not, but it's about your people again, and not necessarily Ashanti, not necessarily Ashanti. This is about Miss Jackson. Oh, Nelly's ex, Miss Jackson. Now, Miss Jackson, I personally know that you. I mean, I personally know. Let me not say that. I personally feel that from the way you share, you and Nelly breaking up, it's almost like you left him. Like I had to walk away. That's basically what you keep saying, right? What I think happened is that if that's the truth, I think you're starting to regret that. And I think before it was like you was only regretting it a little bit because he was sneakily making babies and having relationships. I think you're beginning to regret it a lot of it because now he's in a new alleged marriage and the baby is on the way and it's public. So I think that now it's making you really take a look at, did I really want to leave this motherfucker and what have I done? My thing about that is, Ms. Jackson, who gives a flying fuck what you did in the past because you're no longer relevant. So to still be discussing how you broke up and why you broke up with him and what time y'all broke up and what season of the year was y'all broke up and what state y'all broke up in and if y'all broke up in Spanish or if y'all broke up in French. Like, we don't care, Miss Jackson. Tell us about when you was fucking Floyd. Tell us about when there was all those other girls around and y'all was fucking having menage a trois and all that. Tell us about that. Tell us what Floyd bought you when y'all was together. Yeah, let us live in that fantasy world. We don't care about. We saw when you was with Nelly. We saw when you was with him. We saw when y'all was on Nellyville. I watched those shows, and I actually like you. I liked you on the show. I thought you and Nelly was okay. I mean, I guess I didn't know how serious it was. But for the most part, Nelly is a respectful guy, so your relationship look cool. Miss Jackson, tell us about Floyd. Tell us about Floyd. Was Floyd be over there beating his bitches? Is it really a brothel? How many of y'all could be in it at one time? Do he take everybody shopping? Is he pussy? Tell us about Floyd. That's what we want to hear about, Miss Jackson. That's what we care about. So for you to consistently bring up you and Nelly's situation when Nelly is over there showing all 52 of his teeth, his 32, and then the other fucking 20 that he went and got put in to give himself a bigger grill to smile about this girl, it makes you look absolutely nuts, Miss Jackson. It really, really does. And you're a beautiful girl and you seem like a nice girl. You seem like a nice girl. So maybe you should stop discussing. Tell us about Floyd. That's what we want to know about. Was you fucking pricky? Was you and Pricky fucking each other when y'all was in there with Floyd? Did you fuck Ray J? Come on, Miss Jackson. What you gave us, I don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear about you and Nelly. They already showed Nelly PV on the screen. Everybody was not interested in seeing that or him again until he resurfaced with Ashanti, and they're happy from what it seems like. Girl, please go on. Please go on, Miss Jackson. Like I said, tell us about Floyd. Other than that, girl, go on, girl. Like what Neil said, I can't get him back, but I don't. Like, go on, girl. Go on. We done with that, right? Okay. So Future and Bow Wow's baby mama, Joy, is currently pregnant with, I think Trayvon Diggs is his name or some shit like that. He's into sports. I don't know if it's football or basketball, right? But whichever one it is, that is who Future and Bow Wow baby mama made a baby with now. So she's pregnant now with whatever athlete this is, right? She's huge too. Like she about to go in pregnant, right? They announced, and I don't know if this is a publicity stunt. I cannot see if you get the check and you getting one from fucking Future. If you get any, I cannot see why you would need to do things for clout. So I hope that this is not something you did for clout and it's real. But she went up there to announce that her and the baby father that she's currently pregnant, almost damn near 9 months with his child, is not together. Trayvon Diggs, the football man. She don't go with him no more either. Joy. So let me get this straight. It was Bow Wow, then it was Future, then it was Diddy. Your ass ain't low. Because you think we forgot about you was trying to roller skate and you was trying to build your rink over there with Diddy. But what happened was you moved in on my girl Carisha time. And one thing about us motherfucking Aquarius, we come in and be dominant. That is your nigga, no bitch, that was your nigga. Okay? Let's be clear. That is your nigga, no bitch, that was your nigga. That's my nigga now. So, what happened was you kind of wiggled your way in when Carisha was there, and you thought Carisha was going to be ditzy like you, and y'all was all going to play house together, how they do at the brothel at Mayweather House, at Floyd House. But Carisha said, "Oh no, baby, how you doing? This my establishment. Move up, move up." So she pushed you out the fucking way, and you know, thankfully so, because look now, you know, Diddy all that bullshit. But anywho, she kind of got you out the way. So then you went over there and found Trayvon, and I don't know Trayvon, but apparently he's an athlete, and you know you went to the people who have the money. You made another. I'm so tired of Future. I'm so tired of Nick Cannon, and I'm so tired of these women, right? Because I think they don't understand the magnitude of how serious it is when you're building these broken homes. But I'm gonna mind my business because I ain't built a home with a child in it with nobody yet. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up and mind my business. But I can almost guarantee that Joy, I don't know. I mean, it might be a good idea because you got Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, you know, by the 3 baby fathers you have, especially if you would get them to pay. So I hear you with all of that, but you know, the day-to-day things and the day-to-day stresses and the times that you need a break and all of that, you know, that's usually when you dump them on the father and you like, listen, motherfucker, I'm going to get my nails and my hair done. I need a girl's day. Take this baby and leave me the fuck alone. When you don't have anybody or the folks that you have you can't really trust and the pappy is not there, then the stresses will add up. Or when he is spending his time with all 9 million of his other children and not making enough time for yours unless you're living in the fucking house with him under the roof for the same. Like, Joy, I don't know what's going on, but they said you and the football guy is not together. He said it online. Pookie said word on the curb is Jada way to mess with his brother on the love. Okay. You know, let us know how it works out for y'all. Joy, I wish you well. It's unfortunate that you and this baby father couldn't build the future together. And granted, you got to kiss a lot of frogs till you get to your prince, right? What I think the problem is about kissing the frogs is that you have to now be more selective in who you kiss. Sometimes you just got to go meet the frog and let them take you out for a nice dinner. So to be continuously making babies with I don't. Okay, Joy, but according to the football player, he said he don't go with you no more. And you're 9 months pregnant or 8 months pregnant, whatever it is you gotta be because you out here to have it. So I'm gonna keep it in prayer. Anywho, Pookie said they want to maintain a lifestyle and child support is crazy for a baller and they aren't paying, they ain't parents and they have nannies. Okay, let me know how it works out for you. Let me know how it works out for you because this is baby father number 3. This is another high profile individual and another broken family because a baby is being produced but there's no staying together and making it work and building up your family as one. It's just now give me a child support check and keep going. So, maybe 3 times the charm. Who knows? Okay. I don't know if you got. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed the Candace Owens, Don Lemon interview. I really, 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 in my heart of hearts, wanted to go back and watch it and see what was going on, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. And they said Karen Owens is over there laying it on Don as they said they tan Don lemon up. Tan Don lemon up. But what I didn't like is they actually promoted one of the things that she was tearing him up about is her judgment of his homosexual lifestyle and his homosexual orientation. My thing is that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I just didn't get that. Well, they said he asked. Again, I'm going to go back and watch the interview. I don't want to say what was said and what was done. I'm going to go back and watch the interview, and then I'll know what was going on, right? What else I want to talk to y'all about? Oh, my God. So DJ Academics then fucking flipped on Amanda Seales. I cannot stand DJ Academics, right? But I also don't have the best feelings about Amanda Seales, but I every single time will 10 toes down have an issue about the way DJ Academics speaks to women. I'm very, very disgusted by it. I'm very, very extremely disgusted by it. I cannot take it. It's so nasty, and I think that, you know, the fact that this man can sit up in his basement and degrade women like this and not get canceled, it says what kind of world we live in. It says what kind of world we live in. So, I was going to talk about this anyway. Amanda basically was sharing how, you know, she felt like Trump's assassination attempt was staged. I want to tell you our story, right? Story time. So, y'all remember when Chris Brown whipped on Rihanna, right? Okay. So now, initially when he whipped on Rihanna, the whole world turned on him. Hey, why you putting your hands on that reggae girl? You know we love her. She's America's sweetheart. I fucking dare you. What is wrong with you? You are a nut job. You have anger issues. You sniffing lines. All types of junk they started to say about him, right? Once Chris saw that the whole world had flipped on him, he was very sad. He was trying to redeem himself. He was depressed. He was on this. He was on that, right? So, in doing so, he wasn't really doing any public performances at the time. He had stopped doing interviews, whatever. And then one time on the BET Awards, I think this is the BET Awards, I want to say it's 2010. I want to say it's 2010, the BET Awards. And he was there performing, 2010 or 2009, I think 2010. They had let him do the Michael Jackson tribute. So when he came out, he freaking killed the Michael Jackson tribute, right? And then in the end, one of the songs that he was singing was Man in the Mirror. And remember, that's very, very similar to his situation, you know, because basically I did something wrong. I want to change my ways. I want to be a better person. But by the time he got to that part of the dedication to Michael Jackson, that was his grandstand breakdown. Where he was going to go down on one knee and he was going to cry and he was going to let the world know in front of the world, I'm fucking sorry I blacked that fucking girl eye. She hit me first, and when I hit the bitch back, I had more power than she did, so I looked like the fucking bad guy. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. When he went down on the one cry and everybody in the audience was like, oh my God, oh my word. Let me tell y'all what I saw Chris do. Chris had his arm up like this, and Chris was hiding, and when he heard all of the noise, heard everybody quiet down the audience, Chris looked up and peeked around. He saw everybody was buying that shit. Chris broke down some more. That's what I feel like Trump did. I'm sorry. I feel like Trump said, oh, they trying to kill me. Y'all believe it? Okay, yes, I'm the victim here. This what I just believe that Trump is pulling a Chris Brown. What's the sad part to me is that the lengths that you will go, but I also think that Trump is trying to make it, he's trying to all the way around the board, make it so he gets voted for so he can be the president. That's what I really, really think his goal is. So it's like, you know, now y'all got to view me as a victim because look what someone tried to do to me. And now let me come and say how understanding I am, but now about victims and their concerns and how I almost was taken out and yada, yada, yada. Because now that will rope in some of the other voters that I didn't have for me. Because now I'm discussing a separate topic and the way I'm approaching it is more of the place of like a victim instead of the normal way he approaches things. Right, and I think that he had to do what was very extreme for folks for folks to buy into it. So it was like, oh my God, did they catch me? Are they buying this? And Trump, some people are. Some people are very much trying. I mean, buying it. Some people are very much trying. Me, I'm trying. But I mean, hey, I guess I don't know. Anywho, I think me and Amanda Seales was on the same page because she basically was saying, you know, she knows when she knows a cover up or something like that when she sees it and yada 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 and yada yada yada. They said DJ Academic. I'm trying to find where she said that because I don't have Twitter. I think it's here. Oh no, this is his rebuttal. Oh, Amanda Seales says that the Donald Trump attempted assassination was a cover, was staged, right? So here. I lived in Harlem long enough to know that gunshots do not sound like making popcorn on the stove. This is DJ Academic. I got 50 guns. I've heard every single gunshot from a 22, a 308, a 357, a 50 cal. I've heard a 223, 556, 9mm, 40 cal. I've heard it all. They all sound different and also distant matters. This is why a bitch like you should shut the fuck up. Talking about a state. This is why, like, some of y'all are so glued into whatever political view y'all have, y'all dismiss reality. Bitch, wake up. There's a fucking whole investigation by the FBI outside in Butler. Drive over there and go see if they're investigating state shit. I lived in Harlem. You lived in Harlem? Bitch, I got all the guns that they shoot. You just sound like a bitch who's running her fucking mouth for no fucking reason. This is half of America. Oh, it's staged. You think people want to convince you? The fuck is this bitch even talking about? I hate people who are so stuck in their ways. My nigga, and by the way, I want to be very clear. If this happened to mine, I'll be reacting the same way. Bro, democracy is bigger than Trump and Biden. These days, people are so aligned to a party or a side that they only expound thoughts that align with them. So, for example, these days, people are so stupid that if they believe, put it like this, if they like Trump, anything Biden does is going to be fake. That's good. If they're lunatic that I don't fuck with, that kid trying to kill Trump, you know what they're going to say? Now, DJ Academics, while you have every right to disagree or even refute what Amanda Seales was saying, why did you have to call her all of those names? No. After that, you know what? I can't even comment on him no more because he's totally what the people want. They laugh and they joke and they think it's the disrespect towards women is out of hand by men. It's out of hand. And granted, I would not stand here and try to say I believe that women never disrespect men and men just randomly walk up to them in the street. No, I've seen women out of character as well. But like I've talked about on this live in the past, it would be like, you know what? Listen, you're a woman, you're in your emotions. I'm not a man that's as emotional as you, so I'm going to get away from you and let you lose your mind by yourself. Now I'm going to stand here with you and go toe-to-toe arguing back and forth because I'm more emotional than you. And while you had every right, DJ Academics, to be on some, listen, that was not true. I don't believe that it was staged. I have my own opinion, blah, 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 blah. What was the need to go off and curse this girl out like this for? What was the need to do it? But you know what I also see too? A lot of times people get like that with people they don't think have anybody. They don't think have anybody. So you may feel that Amanda is unprotected. It's no, I don't know. She gets into it with everybody. It's no real male figures at least coming out and standing up for her or anything. So you would feel it's okay to speak to her that way. But you see, when you tried that with Carisha and Saucy Santana got you all the way together, you was on live crying. But from Erykah Badu to Carisha to, I think they said, is it SZA? Is this another one? Like, it's just your constant disrespect and disdain for women. What is going on, bro? What is going on? Is there some mommy issues? What is going on? Because the constant disrespect towards women is so nasty. And that right there didn't warrant that reaction. You have every right to disagree with, okay, I didn't feel what she was saying was the truth and I had my own rebuttal. Why was you all up there calling her all of those bitches? Why? Are you emotionally unstable? Do you need medication? Because even if what she said did upset you, why are you there screaming and yelling and spitting on the fucking camera, calling her all of these B names like she said something directly to you or about you? And even if she did, why are you handling that way and you're a grown man? I can't stomach DJ Academics. I cannot stomach DJ Academics. I really cannot. Yeah, like Pookie said, I definitely, rest in peace to Kobe's dad. Rest in peace to Kobe's dad. I wonder if the man died of a broken heart. I wonder if the man died of a broken heart. But I was also wondering because I did hear at one time Kobe and the parents weren't in the best place, but I didn't want to bring that up, when I was asking questions about it because I didn't want people to be looking at me like this is not the time. But I wonder if they were close and he actually just really died of a broken heart knowing his son and granddaughter wouldn't be here anymore, or like if they didn't have the best relationship. So you guys get back to me and let me know what you think about that. Also, I watched Tocarra on Carlos King, and I watched Megan Good on Club Shay Shay. While I like Megan Good, and I think that she's a good actress, and I think that she's beautiful, and I do actually like a lot of things that she says in interviews, I really, really don't understand her Jonathon Major. I don't get it. I don't get it. I understand that she likes the boyfriend. I understand that she, with the pastor, she talked about that life and how they're very good friends now and so on and so forth. But Megan, what's going on? What is going on? But it seems as though she's very much locked into Jonathon Majors, and she said, she finds him sexy and she loves her man, and I'm prayerful because I don't see it. Jonathon was dancing. Pookie said about Kobe and them, he wants smoke with his moms and his pops. What happened? I don't know. I don't know enough about Kobe's life to know what really goes on with that situation, but we wish him well. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's only 6:45, but I will not lie to you guys. I am tired. I am extremely tired, and my energy is low. So I'm going to go live again this week because I do have more free time, right? So if folks want to book their Operation Hill 100 Heart Sessions, please feel free to do so because I do have a lot more free time this week. Also, I'm going to go live again with Hot Topics and when I've gotten some rest because I am truly tired. But I did owe you guys a live, so I said let me come up and pop my junk, and we'll talk more at a later date. In any event, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All my loyal subscribers, I love you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the video. A Dear Deja will be dropping tomorrow morning. Please make sure you tune in. And to all the other Dear Dejas that you missed, go back and watch. I appreciate all love and support, and I will see you guys later on this week so we can really talk our shit with our drinks. Enjoy your evening.